What's up everyone and welcome back to the Liver Live. Today let's get started with Gravenberch reveals the role Jurgen Klopp played in his summer transfer. Ever since joining Liverpool, 21-year-old Dutchman Ryan Gravenberch seems to enjoy life on Merseyside. The player, who moved to Bayern Munich from Ajax 2 seasons ago, had a rough patch at Bavaria before moving to Liverpool. Slowly settling into Liverpool colours, Ryan will surely get the game time he deserves at Liverpool. The position the player is best at was overloaded at Bayern with the likes of Joshua Kimmich and Leon Goretzka. At the Reds though, he can explore his potential to the best of his abilities. As usual, Jurgen Klopp is very influential when it comes to transfer dealings. The case is no different with Gravenberch, and he talks about what transpired behind the scenes before his eventual move to the L4. Here is what Gravenberch had to say about Klopp influencing his move to Liverpool via Fabrizio Romano's Twitter. Klopp was key for me to join Liverpool. I spoke to him before, and he gave me a good feeling. He said to me, "I want you." He gave me his plans, and he explained everything. Gave me such a good feeling that my decision was the first one. Former Man United star praised Van Dijk as the best defender of all time. Former Manchester United goalkeeper Ben Foster has made the bold claim that Liverpool superstar Virgil van Dijk is the greatest defender ever, even over his Old Trafford teammates. Despite playing alongside Red Devils greats like Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic, Foster insisted on his YouTube podcast channel, Hat Tip Daily Star. Van Dijk before his ACL injury in 2020 was on another level. Virgil van Dijk, peak of his powers, is the best defender that has ever lived. I genuinely believe that. When Liverpool are winning the Champions League and Premier League, Virgil is the number one. People have just got short memories, and the cruciate ligament injury has probably taken a yard of pace off him. The retired stopper argued that for 3 years, Virgil van Dijk was unequivocally the world's number one centre-back. Foster believes some may have forgotten the Dutchman's sheer dominance prior to his long-term knee injury in 2020. I think for 3 years in a row, he was the best centre-back in the world. He had a bad injury and is probably still finding his feet from that. Matip explains why Europa League is not the best combination for Liverpool. Joel Matip has explained that the Thursday through Sunday fixture schedule that comes with Europa League participation is not the best combination, but insists the Reds will give it our all to succeed in the competition. Despite a strong end to last season, Jurgen Klopp's side missed out on Champions League football for just the second time since the German tactician's arrival back in 2015. The Anfield outfit have won both of their group stage games so far as they aim to make it all the way to the final in Dublin next year. Playing on Thursday night and Sunday afternoons is not the best combination, but a lot of teams do it, and so should we. Matip said, as quoted by Court Offside, "We are used to playing in midweek, so this is not new for us, but of course, it means there are always just 2 days in between whenever we play in the Europa League. There's not a lot of time to prepare for the weekend game, as there will always be more time needed on recovery. But we all want to play European football, and therefore we are ready to give it our all." The Reds have balanced European football and domestic fixtures well in recent years, with us competing for the Premier League with Manchester City in 3 of the past 5 seasons, while also reaching the Champions League final 3 times during Klopp's tenure. We currently have what is probably the best squad we've ever had during the former Borussia Dortmund manager's tenure, so should certainly be in with a shout of Europa League success this term. The English top flight is as competitive as ever at the moment, so we're going to need some luck with injuries throughout the campaign if we're wanting to compete on all 4 fronts. Matip may no longer be a regular starter under Klopp, but he's a player that gives his all whenever called upon. His current deal expires at the end of the season, and with it unlikely our number 32 will be offered a new deal. Let's hope his last campaign on Merseyside is a successful one. Liverpool uses CODY Gakpo tactic to sign 22-year-old midfielder. Endre is currently in the middle of a successful Copa Libertadores campaign with Brazilian side Fluminense. The Brazilian club will be playing the final against Argentina club Boca Juniors on the 4th of November. The 22-year-old defensive midfielder is a pivotal part of Fluminense's success, and he has grown immensely in experience and reputation. The Brazilian international has featured in 48 games for Fluminense this season and contributed with 1 goal. However, most of his work comes on the deeper side of the pitch, where he acts as a midfield general. Endre is a modern-day defensive midfielder playing number 6 in a double pivot role, but capable of playing single pivot. The Brazilian stands at 176 centimeters and uses his size to his advantage while on the ball. His low center of gravity and his mobility help him shift direction and move quickly on the ball in tight spaces. Endre is pivotal for his team for game control, distribution, and keeping defensive organization intact. The 22-year-old is a mature and patient tackler and rarely relies on throwing himself on the ground. He uses his speed to track back and steal the ball away from the opponent. Team Talk hat tip Liverpool Echo claims that the Reds are planning to make a move before the January transfer window opens. The Reds used this tactic to sign Gakpo and Van Dijk before any other interested party could challenge them. According to the report, a well-placed source told them, Liverpool like Endre a lot. Despite their upheaval in the summer window, they still feel they need something in that holding role in midfield, and Endre could very well be that man. If the Reds sign Endre, the 22-year-old will be a coup for Klopp, as his team needs a young energetic number 6. The German managed to successfully revamp his midfield during the summer, and Endre fits the profile to complete the midfield. Many Koppits have already voiced their excitement for this potential recruitment. However, if the signing happens, the club and the fans need to show patience for Endre to adapt properly here. Liverpool reached out to transfer guru. Liverpool are eyeing up a move for Max Eberl after a rather acrimonious departure from German side RB Leipzig. Max Eberl could face a tricky decision, with Liverpool now battling Bayern Munich for his services. That is according to a report from 90 Minutes, who claim that Liverpool have now made contact over a move for Eberl. The former Borussia Mönchengladbach sporting director only moved to Leipzig in December of last year, but has already gone. Leipzig announced in September that they had sacked Eberl due to a failure to commit to the club. This came amid rumored interest from Bayern, with Leipzig seemingly making the decision easy for Eberl by ditching him. Bayern's move for Eberl hasn't really advanced yet, and that may open the door for Liverpool to swoop in. 90 Minutes suggest that Liverpool have now reached out to Eberl to find out if he is interested in a move to Anfield. Liverpool currently have a sporting director in Jörg Schmatt, but he is only on a short-term deal, and the Reds are looking for a potential successor. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.